transformation of Paul is incredible. When I was reading the book of Acts chapter 9, God used his plan out of every single people's expectation, transform Paul from this evil guy, from persecuting Christians, from putting Christians to jail, sending Christians from city to city, and punished to death, stoned to death, to a righteous man preaching the word of God, going to travel everywhere to proclaim the word of God, and finally being stoned, be put to death as well. Are you amazed by the story Paul was being converted? I was looking at how pridefulness, how pride can blind people. If you turn your Bible to the book of Acts chapter 9 verse 9, for 3 days he was blind and did not eat or drink anything. So when you look at this, the beginning of the story of Saul to Paul, you find out Saul was this guy who was blinded by his pridefulness. He thinks about he is right in front of God. He is doing all this as for God. He's doing all this as for to proclaim his righteous. However, all he's doing is wrong, but he doesn't find it out. Sometimes pridefulness made us blind, just like how God did on Paul. But how some of you, sometimes you think about you are righteous, however, you're looking back, you find out actually you are in sin. I have this kind of example I want to share with you guys. When I was a really young Christian, I was really eager to preach about the book of Bible. I want to teach people about the Bible. And I become really, really prideful because I think, all authority has been given to me, and I can use the Bible to teach every single people. And I always creating these Bible studies to share with people and talk about the Bible. However, I was falling into the pridefulness, and somehow I found out actually I'm doing really badly on lots of stuff. There was one time a Christian was inviting me to sit in a Bible study. However, in the middle, this guy was kind of he has all these severe questions and justify himself before the Christianity. So I start to argue with this guy, and I start to say, hey, actually you think it's really, really wrong. And I start to argue from the aspect of his personal life, or his personal view, something. But I didn't talk about Bible because I think that can be powerful if I use the example of himself. But finally we argue, and finally I see that argument cannot be finished. And he just sat up, left the table, and go away. But I will never see this guy. And after that, me and this brother are just looking to each other, and he just tell me, he just tell me something that helped me to realize how prideful I am. And he just say, why do you need to argue with this guy with your own word, but you deny the word of God, which in the Bible you think it's not powerful enough to convert this guy? And I realized that, wow, that's actually what I fall into. I fall into my own scenario of preaching the gospel, and I think about for my own word can convert, can be used more powerful than God's word. So the pridefulness blind me up. So in conclusion, sometimes we can be blind just like Paul, and sometimes God just using his power to put you to physical blinding and to show that how blind you are and how far away you're falling from God. But we think we are standing in God's side, but actually we are not. I will challenge for each of you guys who are watching this video that just have this humble heart today to read again through the Bible, through God, the Word of God, and ask Christian for help to understand it, because this is the way lead us to transform, not lead us to pridefulness, and not lead us to this blind.